Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. It is a very, very late start to the vlog. Technically early start because it is early in the morning, but we are about to go ahead and spice up the 2024 Mustang GT. Because the Shelby is down for the weekend, I'm going to be actually dropping that car off at the shop like Sunday night. We are going to be going to potentially a couple car meets in the S650. We're going to take the daily out, and I do want to go ahead and put this car on E30 just in case we run into like a scat pack or something like that. The E30 blend on these Gen 4 Coyotes, even though this car is technically stock, all it has is an H-pipe, makes a pretty noticeable difference. I've already dragged the car on the E30 blend, and it is actually, it spices it up quite a bit. So we're about to go ahead and put the E85 in the car, get the E30 blend, and we're gonna do some pulls, man. I'm gonna do this tonight because recently, man, it's been like crazy traffic in my area, so at night's the only time that I could really go ahead and, you know, open up a car. So gonna get that done. It's been raining like on and off too. Like I got caught in the rain earlier today driving. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's weird, man. It's really weird, but it is what it is. We like went on a dry streak, now we got some rain, which sucks. Really does suck, but it is what it is. I'm gonna switch this bad boy to the track mode actually right now. Actually no, drag strip mode. Track mode's actually not good. It might be drizzling right now too as well. Ah, please don't. I love the way this car sounds, man. That Gen 4, woo. It might be drizzling a little bit. I don't know. Not too worried about it because I have tires on that can drive through snow, sleet, rain. Done it before. This car is such a badass daily, man. It really is such a badass daily. I love it. Absolutely love it. And dude, I just love like the deep throatiness of the Gen 4, man, with the H-pipe. I just love the way this car sounds. Oh, somebody's at my E85 pump. Oh no, don't tell me the E85 pumps are down. Oh! Oh my gosh! You might have to come back in the morning. Oh, yes. Whew. I was about to be like, no way. Because sometimes they be, that one's down. This one is good though, but I'd be like, no. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 15% fuel. So let's go ahead and get this car on the E30 blend. So what we're gonna do right now is use this app called Race Tools to calculate how much E85 and also how much 93 we need to put in the car. So as you can see here, pump gas ethanol content, you wanna put this at 10. Oops, I said 18. 10 for 10%. E85 content, these pumps that I'm at right now are like actually like E90, but we're just gonna put 85. Tank size, this is a 16-gallon tank for the S650s, so we're just gonna put 16. The target ethanol mix, we are going to go ahead and obviously put 30 because we want to have E30 in here. The current fuel level, this is going to be the percentage. So what you want to do now, if you have an S650, pretty convenient, is obviously you want to put the car in like the accessory mode, and you want to have this on the drag mode. So you guys can see right now it's in the regular mode, and it is going to say that we have, you know, 48 to E. But if you actually go down to the drag strip mode, it's going to switch it to a percentage. So we need 15%. So what we're gonna do right now is go ahead and put 15 right here, as you can see there. And the current ethanol mix, obviously for this, you know, it's 10%. So just put 10% because we have 93 in the car right now. So you want to calculate. So what you want to do is you want to add 4.27 gallons of E85, and you want to top it off with 9.3 gallons of 93 pump gas, and that's going to get you the E30 mix. So this app's pretty legit. You don't actually have to go ahead and do like the calculations with some other apps. So if you are thinking about doing the E30 mix, I highly recommend going ahead and checking out Race Tools. It makes it simple, fast, and even if you don't have an S650 and you have like a BMW, I know a lot of BMWs do the mix. This is going to be really, really helpful if you're trying to get like an E20, E30, or E50 mix. So definitely go ahead and check out this app. All right, I'm gonna play it safe and just pump like 4.2 gallons in here. I don't need exactly E30. Let's see how much this actually costs. My car is filthy because I got caught in the rain. Daily doing daily things. Gonna get this thing detailed up for the weekend. Probably do it Saturday though. It's supposed to rain again later today. So we're just gonna put 4.2 gallons of E85 in here, and that's it. Whew. I actually got it exact. Oh my goodness. All right. .25. Not a big deal. I'm gonna get my receipt, and then we're gonna go ahead and pump the 93. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and top the car off with 93. Fill it all the way up to give us that E30 blend. This is gonna be a true E30 blend too. Like true E30. Our car is dirty, bro. But that's how you know I drive this thing. I haven't made a lot of videos on the S650 recently, but trust me, I've been driving it, as you can tell. Nice weather, crappy weather. I've been driving this car for real. Man, it's bad. I shouldn't even be showing this on camera. Look at that. Oh, the dust. Come on now. There we go. 40 bucks. All right, we are all blended up. We are all blended up, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do a couple pulls, see how the car feels. Man, this thing needs to be washed, man, but imagine just drag pack on here, headers, and a Whipple, man. That would be nice. That'd be real nice. Whew. Soon, soon, soon. Man, this thing is so dirty. I gotta get this detailed. But daily doing daily things. Go full tank, blended up. Probably like E31, honestly. It's probably like E31, but let's go ahead and enjoy the car. All right, let's head out of here. Has anybody like dynoed their stock S650 Mustang on the E30 blend to see the difference? Because you know, butt dyno, and obviously just me doing the testing with the draggy, I know there is a difference, 110%. But I'm curious if anybody's actually like done a dyno. I should probably do it, honestly. I'm gonna drive the car around for like maybe like a couple minutes just to go ahead and get everything, you know, mixed in. Switch my mode too. It might actually, you know what? It might actually be starting to drizzle right now. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, it's starting to drizzle right now. Ha! A little bit. And I absolutely love the way this car sounds, bro, with just the H-pipe, man. God. Absolutely love the way this car sounds with just the H-pipe. Just a nice deep tone, not too loud, not too quiet. It's like perfect, man. I hope the headers don't like completely destroy it, but in all reality, it's not that big of a deal. As soon as these cars are like fully unlockable, it's gonna be like the new like race car for me and stuff like that. Still gonna run the Shelby, but the Shelby gonna be like obviously the show and race. This is gonna be like the race car. Like this entire interior is gonna be out. Like this is just gonna have literally like a race seat, like probably like a Corval seat, so it's a little bit more comfortable. And then everything else is gonna be out, and then obviously boost. But until then, this is just gonna be my nice daily, which I love daily in this car, man. It's just comfortable, and it sounds great to me, at least. I'm gonna do a hit up here. Probably like a second gear hit. Don't need to roll down or roll up the windows either. Not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna drag it, so it doesn't really matter. My oil temp's at 233. It's not even warm outside too. It's like 72 out. Car needs an oil cooler. Let's do a little hit right here. We got a water patch. Oh, we got a little water patch. Oh well. Everything kind of just engages. It's so smooth, bro. That's like the one thing about this, like it is so smooth. It is so smooth, bro. Like on E30 blend, everything just kind of feels just more smooth. I can't explain it, dude. Like it just everything just goes so much smoother on E30. Surprised it didn't spin, honestly. Nice little backfire right there. Do another hit. Right there a little bit. It chirped it. From 60 it'll spin the tires a little bit, but it just feels amazing, bro. The 60 roll, it'll spin them a little bit, you know, but obviously these are like not really, these tires are not designed for you know, doing rolls and whatnot. Like this is like, you know, a point A to point B tire, but I just absolutely love the way this car just goes through the gears. The MT82, it is like, a fresh MT82. I don't obviously, you know, go out like beating on the car a lot because I do daily it, but you know, 6,000 miles, you know, you can't no lift shift these cars. I lift. I don't shift this car like as quick as I do the Shelby GT350 because obviously Tremec versus MT82, and this car, you know, with stock tune, stock clutch, which is a single disc versus the stock twin disc in the Shelby GT350, there is like a shift protection, clutch protection with this vehicle. Like if I try to no lift shift it, it actually is slower than if I were to lift and kind of quickly shift it. It's like a 1 second delay. It's just to protect the clutch. I've heard that if you just replace the clutch with like an aftermarket clutch, that goes away. But as of right now, stock file, stock clutch, that's about as quick as I'm probably gonna be able to get with it. With an aftermarket clutch, probably could just no lift shift it, honestly. But then you're gonna risk hurting the transmission. Oh, we got a cop right here. How you doing, officer? Oh my lord. But man, this car just feels amazing just rolling through the gears, man. Like these Gen 4s are so, it's smooth, you know, it's a smooth transaction, you know. A 93 obviously is not bad, but like with that E30 blend, you just feel the car just accelerate through all the gears. This guy's just waiting right now. You feel the car accelerate through all the gears, and it feels amazing. Like you don't really feel any timing being pulled.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna do another hit. Probably do like another 50 or a 60. I really want to see what this car could do against like a scat pack. I think it actually might be a pretty decent race. Top end, obviously, with the Coyote, especially on E30, I'll pull away. But the initial jump, you know, I think it actually might be pretty interesting because, you know, they make more torque than what the Gen 4 does. But you know, it could be pretty interesting, man. Like for real. Ooh, that's some backfires. Do like a 50. Oh, it spun. Look at how long the gears are. Like, god damn. These gears are so long. Third gear is like going. Oh my goodness. For real, third gear is like going. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this would boost, like this gearing with boost, with like a Whipple on a real E85 tune, would probably be really effective just because of how long the gears are. Like literally, it would probably be insanely fun, man. But I don't really see too many like MT82 Whipple S650s out there, man. But like with the gearing, because third gear is ridiculously long, bro. Like it honestly feels longer in this car versus the Shelby GT350. And that car is revving to like 83. With this car, I shifted at like 73, 74. I don't really go like to 75 because with the stock computer, I feel like it's kind of weird. Like I feel like sometimes like it has like a soft rev limiter before 7,500. So I always shift it like 100, 150 RPM sooner just to avoid that, because obviously the car's are gonna go, it's gonna fall on its face. But man, dude, it just feels, just going through the gears, bro, with E30, with the manuals, it feels so much like smoother, so much smoother. Y'all gotta try it out, man. Y'all gotta try it out. It feels amazing, man. It feels absolutely amazing. That's why I love this car, bro, because like stock, you know, it's not, obviously it's not fast, but you know, it's pretty quick. You know, just headers, dude, this thing with headers would probably be really nice with like better tire. And I think it's kind of strange how like these Mustangs, like even though, okay, I'm definitely not doing a hit now because all my tires are wet, but I think it's kind of strange, like these Mustangs, Like the tires they have on them right now, it's just like the car is fully stock, you know, obviously with the E30 blend and the H pipe, but it's like they just blow the tires off without a problem. Which I think is kind of hilarious. Goes to show you, man, these Gen 4s, they don't mess around. All right, it's the next day. Oh, well, technically the same day, but we're back at the casa, man. It's raining again outside, which is really annoying, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. I really forgot how much fun this car is to just rip around and beat on with the E30 blend, man. These cars with tuning on full E85 headers, you know, a better, you know, intake system, they're gonna be absolute monsters, man. I kind of want to experience that, but at the same time, I am kind of getting really impatient with the tuning. So it just depends on the timing of everything, and you know, if we can get things to happen, because the plan is realistically is to get this car boosted for next year's Texas 2K, and I'll be running the S650 for Texas 2K just to go ahead and have some fun with it. And then obviously with the Shelby GT350, we need to get rid of the Pro Charger setup on here, and we need to go with either ESS or a Whipple. Now Whipple is like 16 weeks backed up right now as of this week for Whipple kits for the Gen 4s, and as well as like the Gen 3s, Gen 2s, you know, the S550s, which is crazy. So we're just kind of playing the waiting game right now in the time being, obviously, because I already have like almost 7,000 miles on this car. I'm gonna have to go ahead and replace the tires soon, because you know, I've been kind of doing some hits at them, and you know, as you saw in the video, you know, they're spinning more than they used to when I first got the car. So obviously, like wheels, tires, gonna do headers obviously with this car, even though I do want to twin turbo it. It's just, that shit's gonna take too long, bro. Like for real, that's gonna take way too long. So headers, E85, well, technically E30, wheels, tires, and then you know, obviously, you know, some other modifications that necessarily don't improve the performance, but just make the car, you know, look a lot nicer. So that's the plan right now for the S650. It's just this car is nasty, man. This car is nasty. I need to go ahead and test this car out against some other stuff on E30, especially with a better wheel and tire setup and headers. So yeah, if you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Gonna get this car detailed as soon as the weather just kind of stops being bipolar, and hopefully take this to a meet like tomorrow or Sunday, and you know, maybe we'll go ahead and you know, get it running, because the car is ready to go.